I cannot go into the details. I didn't testify because the judge made it clear that if I made any mistake or did anything wrong, she was considering contempt. And this judge does have a reputation for putting people in jail. And I thought, honestly, it wouldn't do any good.
With us now with some legal perspective is trial attorney and legal analyst Mercedes Colwin. Mercedes, great to have you. This is a huge verdict. They asked for $48 million. They got $148 million.
Huge night for that mother and daughter ballot counting electors that were at the crosshairs of this case. Elizabeth, great to be on with you. It really boiled down to the visceral reaction the jury had to exactly your point. Number one, that Mayor Giuliani did not take the stand. It probably was strategic on his part. He has pending criminal charges. Anything that he testifies to in this proceeding could be held against him during those criminal proceedings. So that's a strategic call that a lot of individuals have to make. He obviously thought to himself he would put himself in some form of peril on those criminal cases, so he cut his losses. In fact, the jury was only considering the damages. That is it. Mayor Giuliani actually, before the start of the trial, conceded liability and said, for the purposes of this hearing, all we're going to focus on the trial. It was a $75 million punitive damages verdict against him, which is enormous. Those punitive damages basically is a signal. It is a form of punishment in the civil proceeding, saying we found that you recklessly disregarded the truth and harmed these individuals. That's why the punitive damages really echoed so largely and was the bulk of the damages that these women were awarded.
And yet he was repeating the lies. Just 2 nights ago, outside the courtroom, he walked outside and repeated the lies.
Great point, Elizabeth, and it's something that he's going to have to face. There's no remorse here. One of the things that lawyers will do when defending clients in defamation cases, especially when you're trying to avoid punitive damages of this magnitude like he's facing, it's simply saying he's remorseful. He's sorry for what he did. But instead, what Giuliani did is he doubled down on those lies. No doubt that was expressed to that jury during those closing arguments. There's no remorse. There was no testimony. There's nothing saying that he's sorry for the actions. And these women testified. They were so compelling. They took the stand. They cried on the stand. They said that their lives were completely ruined. They had experts step in and say it would take them $48 million to get back their reputations.
Yeah, Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss not only were compelling on the stand, they said that, they testified before Congress and said that they had to go into hiding, move out of their homes. They changed their physical appearance so that people wouldn't recognize them. Freeman told reporters after the verdict how Giuliani ruined her life. Take a listen.
I can never move back into the house that I called home. I will always have to be careful about where I go and who I choose to share my name with. I miss my home, I miss my neighbors, and I miss my name.
And this isn't just about that. We can't even play on this show recordings of the threats that they got. They are that vile and that violent and that horrific. Giuliani accused them of passing a flash drive around with fake ballots for Biden. He said, quote, like they were passing around drugs. What they were really handing each other were ginger mints.
It's so sad, Elizabeth, when you hear it, and you can hear the pain in Ms. Freeman's voice. That's genuine. And that's what the jury heard. That's what the jury responded to. You could load up all the experts you want to try to establish what the damages are, but what really moved the needle was the pain in Ms. Freeman's voice. No doubt that she expressed to the jury the pain that Ms. Moss testified to. It's really, it's just, that's why they responded in like, and that's why we're talking about a nuclear verdict here.
Okay, 10 seconds, Mercedes. Did they have any chance of getting any of that money? Rudy Giuliani says he's broke.
It will follow him. There's going to be a judgment that's going to follow him for many, many years. Generally, it's about a 20-year lifespan for these types of judgments around the country. So it'll follow him until he can make payment. But he is going to appeal. He'll get a bond. We'll have to see whether the jury award will be reduced. But for now, it stands.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.